go into sex without
Before you
saying
even
hello
reach
to
that
someone.
point, a man needs to exhibit other traits and qualities. Look at the music that's portrayed by black female artists.
Power, they're going to only pick the best men. Does that make sense?
But isn't that a good thing so that the men step up and step into their role in the nuclear family?
It should be, but
It actually backfired. Feminism destroyed the nuclear family.
Yeah, that's true.
So, because what ended up happening is, if women make their own money, and they could create their own path, why are they going to get married and look for a provisioner or a protector when they could do it themselves?
Yeah.
So, if they can handle the provisioning on their own, what's left? Oh, I just want a hot guy now. So that's kind of what's ended up happening is women now are far more interested in a man's looks than ever before, right?
I disagree. I don't want to work.
No, I understand that.
It's expensive.
Yeah,
you know?
no, I understand that, but like you could thank feminism for that because feminism basically said, okay, we're equal to men, we're going to go out there and work, but it's kind of ostracized women that want to be homemakers.
When did the feminism? Because I feel
60s.
like. Okay, so 60s black people, we was fighting for our rights. So I feel like I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Well, there was a lot of cultural and societal shifts in the 1960s, but feminism was definitely one of them.
No, I completely agree with you. I mean, it is sad that feminism right now, everyone thinks that, I don't need a man. I could do it all, and it's sad because I see it. I see it in the business world. Women are gorgeous, independent, and they just get used to being alone. They get used to being independent and just like, I don't need a guy.
That rose
I
is
think
hitting.
are they happier
to the
now
standard though,
or
isn't
no?
it?
You know what?
No.
Unfortunately, they're not happy. Yeah, they're not happy.
Exactly.
And that's why, okay, let me put example J-Lo, right? She needed to heal instead of continue making the same patterns.
I feel like J-Lo's the problem, though.
Well, absolutely, 100%. That's
that's a
exactly
lot
what
of
I'm
men,
saying. No, that's exactly what I'm saying. She needed to heal in order for her. She needs to heal. Yeah, she's still not, unfortunately, healed.
Yeah.
But she needs to heal, and unfortunately that's a problem. And
I'll be honest with you, she's unhealable.
No, well,
She'll never. And here's the thing. So
I'm not God to say that, but
no, I mean, and I'll tell you why. So when men make more money and acquire more status, doors open. When women make more money and acquire status, doors close. So Jennifer Lopez, what, 55 at this point?
Yeah, old as fuck.
Multi-millionaire, extremely successful, A-list celebrity. What percentage of men do you think qualify to be a partner for her?
Not many.
Very little.
Very few, right?
Very few now.
There's very few suitable bachelors that can actually satisfy her from a female perspective because women always want to look up, right? However, let's say she does see that guy that is suitable for her. How many women are suitable for him?
A lot more.
Yes.
Millions. And typically men want to date a woman that is younger, more attractive,
No kids. if
fertile, no
Ti-
children, etc. This is
tighter.
what just men look for, right? Women look for security value. Men look for reproductive value. Young, hot. Women want established and refined. So the problem with women like Jennifer Lopez and other women that are established and successful is their pool of men and suitable candidates dwindles every time they make more money or get older. So, but for the man, as he gets older and makes more money, the pool increases. So what's up happening is they kind of just walk past each other. She becomes the man that she wants. Meanwhile, he becomes the man he wants to be, and he gets a girl that's going to follow him. That's just how it goes with successful men, right? Men are only as faithful as their options. So if you give a man a bunch of status and money, he's going to look for the younger, hotter, tighter version.
Fresh.
Because there's a bunch of girls that look like Beyonce that look like Beyonce or look like Jennifer Lopez that are younger and not famous and not going to come with an attitude, not going to come with bad habits. Going to be able to focus on him and not their music career.
Yeah.
that's a problem that people don't take the time to heal those deep wounds from
We
childhood.
don't care about your baggage. We care
Yeah,
about
but
your pussy.
sometimes some women are just never gonna. They're not gonna heal. Like there's sometimes you get to a point where it's over. Like you're just not gonna find a guy.
Yeah, I think they're so far gone. Even healing itself is kind of like a
Yeah, it's done, bro.
new point because
Because the things that
Yeah.
women look for are difficult to find.
Yeah.
So since these things are difficult to find, it's one of two options. You find a guy that is good enough, but you're always going to be unsatisfied. Or you hold out and try to find a better deal, but you got to be content with the fact that you might not find that guy ever. So That's just kind of what it is when it comes to being a successful woman, right? Like you two right now, you guys are a little bit older. I'm assuming most men probably don't measure up to you guys from a financial experience level where you feel comfortable submitting to that man.
Correct.
And every year that passes, it's only going to get harder because you're going to get older and make more money.
And you know what's funny too? In your head, you're like, you know what? I'm cool with just being single at this point because it's just so far gone.
Yeah.
Bro, she's almost 60, bro.
So,
Hey, but you know what? But I'm good. But I'm good. But I'm good. I'm
you
never
guys,
laughing. I'm
for
good.
me, I like the
she's
wine that's
2008,
older.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? When you open that bottle of wine and it's older, it
Oh, yeah?
doesn't taste better.
Yeah, but men don't.
Yes.
Sorry. We don't like refined wine like that.
Men
I've
don't
always
like
said
wine.
men age like wine, women age like milk. Like, no offense, ladies.
That's
like,
why we drink beer.
It's literally. Yeah, this nigga said what?
That's why we drink beer.
Yeah, like I'll give you like for men, right? Like women, you want a guy that's tall and strong, right? But we want a girl that's like younger and hotter. That's the same thing, right? Can you date a guy that's 5'5"? Yeah, but would you be happy with it all the way? Probably
If he
not.
got a third leg.
But at this age, you can't be picky.
See, now you're getting somewhere.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't. At that
Yeah.
age, I already know that now height is not a priority.
Yeah.
Because right now, I'm looking for other things that are more
And
important.
that goes back to what I said.
wait.
So great. You understand that, like, okay, now I got to start making concessions,
Yeah.
right? But for men, the more money he makes and the more status he has, the less he's willing to make concessions.
Yeah.
Wait, so a question. Out of 50, what are you looking for right now?
Oh boy, I'm not looking for anything right now.
No,
Actually,
50,
I'm not.
really?
I'm not seeking anything.
Really, 50?
Nope. I'm letting him find me.
No, but
Ew.
like,
Stupid.
are you truly 50?
Yes. Why would I be here on TV on camera saying that I'm 50 and I'm not? Yes, I am.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm flabbergasted.
So I have a question. What is it that you're saying? What men want?
Should
I
I
want
say
to know
40?
exactly
I mean, I
what you
could
think
lie
men
and
want.
say 40.
Chris options.
Hold on,
That's real quick options.
She was
Sorry.
saying something. Go
One more
ahead.
time?
Yeah, one more time. Sorry about that.
So you said what men want, which is a younger woman, hotter, right? So what it is exactly that you guys want? So you guys are looking, I'm talking in general, right, for men that are listening. So you guys want someone that fits that profile of beautiful, sexy, whatever. That's pretty much what you think men are looking for?
Yeah, I mean, looks are always number one.
Okay.
It
But-
has to be an attraction.
Yeah, looks are always number one, and typically looks are almost always tied to her age, right? If you look at all female surgeries to enhance their looks, what does it do? It turns back the clock.
Yeah.
Whether it's Botox, getting their titties done, getting a BBL, that's all to make themselves look younger. Like,
Do guys like
Fake.
that though?
Fake.
do guys like what?
Like that whole makeup, like that whole
Like the whole
BBL, the whole
No.
face, lips. like,
It's not necessarily that the men like it. I think the most important bottom line we need to understand is that men are attracted to youth.
Yeah.
And these surgeries and makeup and concealer, it's all designed to push back the clock, because youth is an integral part of female beauty. Does that make sense? Versus like for men, right? There's a reason why women dominate plastic surgery and the cosmetic industry. Men, our looks aren't as important to our value. Like, looks matter, but a woman is more willing to get with a guy that's more average looking if he has other things in place.
Yeah.
Versus for a woman, her looks matter way more versus the other things that come. So for women, looks matter more. So like, but youth is intimately tied to that. Like, woman's always going to be at her peak, typically 18 to 25, right? So can she still look good at 40? Of course. But is she going to look like she did when she was 25? No. Look at Jennifer Lopez when she was dating Diddy back in the 90s. Significantly more attractive than now. She's done a good job of holding the clock back, right, with surgery and all this other shit. But the reality is 25-year-old J-Lo still looks better than 55-year-old J-Lo, unfortunately.
Yeah, facts.
So that's your number one.
Yeah, looks I would say is number one. Right. And then age comes into age has to do with looks, but then I would also say like behavior, of course. But like what I've come to realize is like the older women are, the less likely they are to change. They're going to be more stuck in their ways. They're going to have a certain way that they live their life.
Yeah.
And they're really not going to deviate from that, especially if it's made them successful. So for example, right, like you two, right? You guys probably have a routine now at this point. You made quite a bit of money. You're successful.
I'm ready to change my routine for the right man, honey.
It's too
Okay.
late, bro.
So
It's too late.
I get that. That's great that you're willing to acclimate, but
Just
I'm
drink
waiting
wine.
for my leader.
yeah, but it's gonna be tough because that guy's
No,
gonna have to
it's
come
not
in.
tough. He's gonna come in. He's on his way.
Yo, he won't come in, all right?
He's on his way.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have like a question, right?
Yeah.
Because I have like a lot of my friends are older than me,
Yeah.
and they like to date younger because they feel like
Merch.
older men don't really do it for them like younger guys, like in multiple ways. Like they
What
feel
do your girls do for work?
what do they do for work?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
one of them, she's like a stay-at-home wife, but her man's younger.
It's cap, bro.
Oh, okay. But he has money?
Yeah.
Okay. So he was able to overcome the age thing with his money.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
There's always a reason.
Like there's always like, okay, let's say I see an ugly nigga, but he's with a bad bitch.
Fresh.
Common sense, he probably has money, right? Let's say I see a guy with a hot chick, but he's a brokey. 9 out of 10 times, 6'5", extremely attractive. So something has to give.
Compromise.
So she compromised in that situation where she got with a younger guy that was less experienced than her because he was able to provide a lifestyle for her. So there's always something going on where if a guy lacks of something, he has to make up for it some other way. So yeah. Anything else?
Wait, so would you guys always be with a young woman your whole life? You're planning on being with a young woman?
Leonardo DiCaprio, man.
I
mean,
25,
that's-
she's out, man.
I mean, I mean, you mean like for a long-term girlfriend or
For,
wife?
for you personally, like your whole life, like you think you're gonna always just go for younger?
Yeah, Myron.
Like
Yeah,
you're
I
never
mean-
gonna settle down and like grow old with someone?
Wait, how
Like a
old are
woman
you
my
guys?
age?
Wait, you mean like long term?
Yeah,
like, are you
like
gonna
or
keep
just in
smoking?
general, like in life, like are you gonna like settle down and like
You're
grow
saying-
old with somebody, or are you gonna like keep dumping a girl and keep going for younger?
Shout out to Leonardo, man.
Wait, how old are you guys now?
Yeah.
What's your age?
Yeah, Myron. How old are you,
I'm
man?
32.
32.
34.
34.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, we both old. But yeah, I mean, okay, so I kind of have a different strategy for this. Like, I plan to have multiple wives.
Okay.
I don't believe in monogamy.
Red flag.
Okay.
I don't believe in monogamy. I think it's a lie. I
And
don't-
you, so you'd be with
Really?
multiple women
Misogyny.
at one time.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Salomon.
I think. Not Solomon. I wouldn't go that crazy. But yeah, I just don't think monogamy is a realistic approach for a majority of men. Just simply isn't.
And all those girls can only be with you.
Yeah, of course.
What, and you
Okay.
provide them for all of them?
Right.
Yes.
And
Okay,
where are you
okay.
living? In
Oh,
the United
that's fair.
States?
Well, if I'm gonna have kids, I'd probably go to United Arab Emirates. To be honest,
So which one would you live with?
I wouldn't
All
live
of
with any
them?
of them. I
Oh.
don't believe in living with women. I think it's one of the worst things you could do. Actually, is cohabitate with a female.
Ooh, what happened?
I agree.
Right.
No, actually, you know what's funny? I've never lived with a girl before, so it's not what happened. It's I just know what will happen.
What will happen?
What, Myron?
How long we been on YouTube for? No.
I know what you want to say.
Bills?
An hour 45.
Yeah,
All right,
boss.
I'll say it. Look, women are inherently lazy.
How dare you?
You know, are there some go-getters out there? Of course, right? We have some here on the panel. But in general, if I was to take a group sample of 100 females, in general, they don't have the same drive to work as hard as men. And there's biological reasons for that. Your sexual market value or your ability to attract a partner is not contingent upon your workload. Versus for us, our ability to attract a female is 100% contingent on our workload and our ability to work. So, you know, no guy sits there and says, oh yeah, like the most important thing for me is having a woman that's ambitious. Like, no, that's a fucking lie. But for women,
Go-getter.
they want a guy that's ambitious and a go-getter. So, knowing that, living with a female makes you soft. Now, some of you might say, no, I can help you out and shit like that. But let's be honest, you want to go to work? Oh, no, stay and watch movies with me. Oh, let's have ice cream.
my feelings.
Why? So it's like, what ends up happening, and they've done studies on this with men that are married and have kids, their testosterone actually goes down. They start getting complacent, start gaining weight, they start feeling comfortable. And as a man, I think comfort is one of your arch nemesis. So to stay sharp, you either live alone or live with guys that are also ambitious.
Live
Pause.
with guys.
Live with men, yeah. If I mean, I live alone, but like,
No,
if
did
you
it-
really want to have, if you really want to have
Talking about
competition,
roommates.
like you live in a big ass mansion with like your buddies or some shit or your brother,
That's-
I think that's a good way to. That's better off than living with a woman. So, and then also the other thing too that's important.
You wouldn't get complacent living in a crib with like a bunch of men?
No, because men naturally compete.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Men naturally compete, so that wouldn't be an issue. The other thing too with living with a woman is you become familiar, and unfortunately for women, familiarity builds contempt, right? And I've always said like a woman's imagination is like your.
Bro, it hasn't even been 30 minutes.
Your best tool is a guy. So when she doesn't know what you're doing all the time, you actually become far more attractive. So you're better off not living with her. There's just too many advantages to not living with women, right? But between being lazier, getting fatter, losing your drive, losing your edge, being too familiar. Women need a lot of stimuli to stay attracted to a man. And I think by you not being with her, you inevitably ignite these stimuli that will make you more attractive.
Nah, man, I think it's on the guy to have those boundaries to not let something like that happen. For him to give up on his workload and not go to work so he can watch a movie. Like, no, like that's on the guy to hold his boundaries.
Okay,
straight.
hold on a sec. That's
But hold
coming
on,
from
let
you.
me finish.
Hold on, wait.
I'm gonna finish.
No, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am.
You're gonna finish.
So
you're on my show. Hold on. You're on my show.
Oh,
Understand where you're at. Okay?
Oh.
That's number one.
okay.
Number two, you got to understand, just because I already know where you're going with this, 'cause I'm talking to 3,000 plus women, a lot of them successful like you, understand that a minority of women have that mindset.
I'm a PhD.
And a minority of women understand that a man's job comes first. Most of them are more interested in, I come first. Fuck your job, so hang out with me. And the guy will have to listen to a bunch of lip and headaches for going to work. So what will he do? To avoid the argument, he will stay with the wife.
Well, your dad is really
But you
successful.
gotta
Hold on.
work and make the
That's my
money.
point.
If
That's
you don't
my-
go to
hold on.
work,
Be
you're
quiet.
gonna make the
Be quiet.
money.
The point I'm trying to make is she understands that going to work is important because she's an entrepreneur, but most women aren't. And they're going to be angry and feel some type of way by you going to work instead of hanging out with her. So that mindset that you have is a minority of females.
But you see, now there, what you're saying is you already know that you have to be with a woman who's an entrepreneur or who understands that.
What Myron is simply saying, guys, is that you cannot let your woman kill your drive, whether that's living with her or you putting boundaries and standards in place where you adhere to them, and it's going to keep you sharp and on your toes, mentally, physically, and emotionally. With that being said, what's also important, what he missed out on, is what you should look for in a woman. And I'm going to bring that back to three main things: feminine, beautiful, and inspirational. Right? Your woman needs to be feminine. She needs to be able to listen to you. She needs to be able to understand her role in the relationship and have some level of submissiveness so that you can be a leader. Beautiful. Action is going to be the main importance, the main initial triggers that you look for in a woman. You're not going to date an ugly woman at first. So to some degree, she needs to have some level of beauty also. It's always good to be able to show your woman off and your friends congratulate you on that, right? The last one being inspirational. Your woman needs to be inspirational above anything else. She needs to be able to support you on your down days and on your best days, right? If you have a woman that's only in and out of the relationship emotionally and she's not supporting you on those days when everything gets hard, she's only supporting you on the days that are good and days where you're up, then those days when you're down and out, she's gonna be gone. So that was just a quick synopsis of the dating market, what's going on, and some things you need to look for and consider when you're dating, and what you need to look for in a woman. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for the other one. We're bringing you more content, and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, tell me your thoughts and opinions. I'll catch you on the next one.